Hello everybody, my name is me, BT Mentor Food. How's everybody doing today? Great, fantastic. As you all know, if you've been watching my videos, I am a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. And I always say without him, I am nothing, and I definitely mean that. However, I am a survivor of narcissistic abuse. If you guys, I'm sure know what narcissistic abuse is. It's this personality defect in someone that you're always around, and they have such a warming, calming way of being and and personality that you think they're the greatest person ever, and they draw you in really quickly with this personality. They're helpful, they're kind, they appear to be loving, generous, and they just seem to be wonderful people. But as we know, that isn't the case at all. They're actually venomous, viperous, vampire people that want to suck the life out of you. So my narcissist was my stepmother. Kind lady, smart, intelligent, but very venomous and very viperous. She used to talk about everybody. I mean, everybody. If you came in her presence and you left, you got talked about, and it was just like that with these people. But today, I just want to talk about that, how the narcissist sets the scene as if they're doing for you. They can put off this impression, or they can make it whereas they're doing so much for you, or that they care for you. My narcissist taught me we would go out to eat and stuff like that, and my narcissist would teach me how to eat with different silverware, how to eat with the soup spoon, and how to eat soup and stuff like this. So, and I learned a lot from my narcissist. However, it really wasn't for me. It was for other people that were around the narcissist, or that would be around them, the narcissist, for instance, like my dad and other people like her friends and stuff like that. And it was all so she could say, I taught her that, or I did this for her, I did that. And so what the narcissist is doing is keeping the light on them. At the same time, it looks like they were helping you, but it's fooling everybody in the picture and making everybody in the picture think that they're so great, and they're just, they taught you this, they taught you that, they're just great people. So when you start having problems with the narcissist, when the masks start falling down from the narcissist, and the other people that know the narcissist and know you and know what the narcissist has done for you, people are going to be thinking, when you finally realize this person is a monster, the people are going to be thinking, but how could you think that way about this person? They've been so great to you. They did this for you, and they were there for you, and they loaned you money, and they did this and they did that. But little do the person know, it was all part of the game. It was all part of the narcissist getting you in that web of deceit to make you look like you're the bad one. The narcissist is not the bad one. You're the bad one. You're not the good one. You're bad, and you're negative, and you need help, and the narcissist don't. And so this is how the narcissists continue to weave their web of deceit, by doing things that make it look like they're helping you. And all the while, they're snatching and taking away your personality. They're snatching and taking away your character. They're snatching and taking away who you really are. You're the nice person, you're the good person, but everybody in your circle, or in that circle that you and the narcissist is in, is going to be looking at you like you're the monster. You're the bad person. You are lying on this person that is so good to you. So the narcissist's whole thing is that they're very self-centered people. They don't care anything about your needs or what you want. They will set the scene like they're givers and givers and givers, but in reality, they're really self-centered people. And everything that they're doing is for their benefit. It's not for your benefit. And that's the deception. Because everybody's thinking, well, they're such nice people. They're I can't believe it. No, you're lying on that person. They're too nice. And I've seen them working with you. And I've seen them do this, and they put you in dance, and they did this, and they loaned you money, and they showed you this, and they taught you this. And you're lying on that person, and I just don't believe it. So that's their whole thing, is to get you to look like the bad person, to get you to look bad, all the while they're selfishly putting out these acts to just look like they're the best person, and that they're generous, and that they've been doing so much for you. My narcissist started snatching stuff from me. I didn't even know that my narcissist had started snatching things from me even before I had graduated from high school. My narcissist started taking. So that's another side of this personality of this person. So what they'll do is make people think that they're good and they're not selfish. And then in reality, what they're doing behind your back is snatching and taking away everything they've done to you. If they bought you clothes, if they whatever they bought you, they bought food for you, whatever they've done for you, trust me, they're going right behind your back and snatching it away and telling people what they've done, and they're taking it back. And so whatever they do for you, they buy you jewelry, clothes, they're going to get it back. You're not going to be able to keep that stuff that they're giving you, because they're very self-centered people, and their whole objective is to make you look bad. That is the whole objective of the narcissist, is to make you look bad. And they will do whatever they have to do in order to accomplish this, what they want to do. In order to accomplish it, they're going to accomplish it. Give to you, show you stuff, give you things, be nice to you, generous to you, tell you I'm your friend. They'll make you think that they're your friend. I got your back, you're my friend, and all this type of stuff. And so they do all this with a selfish what a selfish means. It's really not from the heart. They're really not coming from a good place. They're coming from a place to tear you down, to destroy you, destroy your character, and destroy your face, your name. And in the Bible says that our name is like everything. Your name is everything. And so if the narcissist can tear down your name and make you look like the bad person and the liar and the selfish person and the no good person, that's their whole motive behind them doing so much for you. My narcissist, my stepmom immediately took me in and under her wing and just was so loving and kind to me. She was just so good, and I just loved her. I just loved the way she was and how she was teaching me stuff. But on the other side of her teaching me how to eat with different silverware and stuff like that, I was impressed by that. But at the same time, my stepmother knew how to play the piano and the organ, and she knew sign language. Now, those lessons she didn't teach me. She never taught me how to play the piano, play the organ, or sign language. She never taught me something that can really catapult my life into something good. So what she was teaching me was just these little side-by-side things, just these little kibbles and bit things, so she can make people think, see what I'm doing with her, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But she wasn't teaching me anything that I could have really catapulted my life into another direction of being an interpreter. Or I could have been the greatest pianist. I could have played piano really well. I could have went many different avenues. So at the same time of the narcissist doing so much for you, they're never doing something so you can be something. They're only doing it so they can say they've done it. I've done this for that person, and you see how their life turned out? No matter what I did, look at how their life turned out. When all the while they have treasures of knowledge in their arsenal that they can be showing you, but instead of them showing you something that can really help your life, they're giving you things so you can trip in life and fall down and never be nothing. And so that's the whole thing about this narcissist and their sick personality. They want to stifle your life. They want to stop your life. They don't want you to have anything good in your life. So they play around with you. They throw these little pieces of bait out there, making other people think they're doing something for you, but all the while they're just baiting you to be supply. They're baiting you to suck on your neck and just to keep you at, at being their servant and being their like lower than them. They don't ever want you to accomplish more than them. They don't want you to have more than them. They just want you to stay at a low level, a mediocre level, in life where you'll never have anything. This is the whole thing about this narcissist baiting you in. They don't want you to have anything. And this is their selfish drive behind all that pretend. If you one day be better than them, you really going to have somebody that's stabbing you in your back and talking about you and dogging you out, because they don't want you to ever accomplish what you were put here to accomplish. They don't want you to have more than them. And this is their whole drive of doing what they're doing. They are lining up things to fence you in, to stop you, to tear down whatever is inside of you. You're gifted, you're talented at singing, or gifted and talented at this. They're not going to, they're not going to make sure that you have all what you need to be successful in that area. If it is a parent or something of that nature, somebody, an authority figure that you look up to, they're not, and you're dealing with a narcissist, they're not going to give you things that can really help you in life. They're just there to snatch and take, and they do all of that under the umbrella of doing so much for you, or it appears that they're doing so much for you, that they really like you and that they really care for you. And so everybody in the picture is thinking, oh, this person cared for me, they love me, they this, they wouldn't do that to me. And all the while, if you're having trouble in your life, a lot of that trouble, or most of it, is coming from the narcissist. For many, many years, I had no clue that a lot of my trouble was coming from the narcissist. I kept thinking that this person was my friend, this person loves me, this person is there for me, this person got my back. And so I was telling this person information, and this information, she was using it against me in such a negative way. And I remember one time I was in high school, and she was saying, we're going to join the beauty contest. And so she told me about the beauty contest or something, and I was excited. She's like, yeah, and so she was supposed to teach me how to sing a song and stuff like that. She never did. And I kept waiting. I was just, every day I was, anticipating, we're going to do it today. We're going to sing today. We're going to learn a song today. Never did. So they throw stuff out there, to tease you, but they don't really mean to do anything for you. They really don't mean to help you when they see that you have the potential, but their goal is to snatch things away from you, to take things away from you, because they're selfish, they're non-caring, they lack love, and they're full of jealousy, and they're full of envy. She knows she never had no intentions of showing me how to sing a song so I can go into this beauty contest, in my hometown and win, and possibly win. She had no intentions of showing me that, but she wanted to throw it out there and tease me with it. And that's what she did. She teased me with being in a beauty contest. And like I say, I anticipated on it. I was waiting for it. Like, oh, today is the day. Today's the day she's going to teach me how to sing that song. And that's what I'm going to do in the beauty contest. But she didn't show me. So they give you kibbles and bits of what they want you to learn, which is nothing. It's crumbs in comparison to what really can happen if they gave you something good to hold on to, something good, something credible to hold on to. So they really don't mean you any good. They're selfish human beings. They see your goodness, and they'll never let you onto it. My stepmom never told me I was pretty. She never told me I was talented. Only thing she told me is I was articulate. But other than that, she never told me anything good about myself. And so when I left home, I had nothing inside of me. I was this empty shell walking around and didn't even know what life was all about. I didn't know anything because she didn't teach me anything. She taught me how to talk about people and how to gossip about people. but she didn't teach me anything about life, nothing. So here I was, set up from a narcissist to go into the world to be prey and supply for other narcissists, because she set me up to just keep getting the same treatment that she had given me, or that she had conditioned me to have, you know. And so this is how I lived, and that's that conditioning in which she instilled in me. It set me up for other narcissists to take advantage of and come in my life, and for them to start sucking me dry, and taking. At the same time, coming in like they mean me some well. They all will feed you and be there for you, and give you stuff and feed you and take you out and do it. They're always giving. That's all so they can suck you in and pull you in, so they can start using you as supply. Because you're looking at it, you're an empath, and you're saying, oh, well, they were so good to me, you know. And so when they start treating you badly, you don't even know the difference no more from wrong and bad. You know, well, they were nice to me, and then when they start being bad, treating you horribly, you can't even siphon between the two. So you're still just sitting there being supply for this animal, for this person that really don't care anything about you. But your mind be so messed up from the first narcissist that you can't tell when the second one and the third one is mucking you over, messing your mind up, is using you as supply. You can't even decipher between the two. And that's how it was for me for many years. And it was really hard to find out that this person really was selfish, and that they really didn't care nothing about me, and that they were just using me and laughing at me behind my back, because they knew they weren't giving me anything for me to have a good life, for me to just actually live a good life. And it's so amazing that to have these type of people around you. You know, it's just it amazes me. Like when I first found out about it, God started bringing it to me, you know, and I just was like, I couldn't fathom the evil that people have in them. You know, the evil that they have towards one another. But the thing about these evil demons is that they're not going to come off to you showing you who they are in the beginning. They're not going to come off showing you how mean and wicked and dark they are. So they have to come off for showing you that they are opposite. They have to show you that they're really in, you know, they're sheep in the light, you know, and they're not wolves. So they have to have sheep clothing on in order to start deceiving you. Because it gets to a point where they don't even care that you see them anymore. And they'll just be out in the open with their dirtiness. You know, they don't care that you can see them. And it is devastating for an empath, because empathic people, we are not conditioned like that. We're not bred like that. We're not brought up like that. We are brought up to love and be caring and liking and loving more and loving more. And we run into these things and we don't think that they're like other people are wicked like that. You know, at least I didn't. I didn't think that people were wicked. I had no clue. You know, I'm thinking everybody was like me. But when God started showing me that there's other people on this planet that look like they're humans, but they're really wolves. They're ravenous wolves. They're ready to tear your butt apart. And so when someone is treating you badly, when someone says, I'm going to do something for you, and they don't do something for you, run. That's a narcissist. When someone, they do something for you, but it's nothing. It's meaningless. It's nothing, that they're doing. They're throwing you little crap, just nothing. Run from these people, because they're trying to bait you in. They want to bait you in. It's the worst thing to tell somebody you're going to do something and then you don't do it. Oh, I got busy. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then, oh, I got busy. Or I don't want that. That changed my mind. All that. Nobody needs that funny, fickle way of being. Nobody needs that in their life. So run from these people that pretend to be there. They don't. They're selfish human beings that don't give a care about you. You are somebody. You are enough, and God put you here with a purpose, and He has a great plan for your life, and He loves you very much. You know, even if you're not a believer, God loves you. He don't like your sin, but He loves you, and He has a great plan for your life. And your plan isn't to be put here and to be used and abused and to be a narcissistic supply for the narcissist. That's not your life. You know, your life has meaning, and you are anointed, and that's why you were picked and chosen by the narcissist to drain you, because they know the purpose that you have. They know that you have what it takes to draw in other people and to pull them out of all that darkness. And that's what it is. It's like this thing comes in and covers you in darkness and throws you in a cave and take years from you, take your talent from you, take your gifts from you, take your personality from you. Just take, and then they don't throw you out. They leave you in the cave while you're just sitting there butt naked while they done stole all of your goodness. And now they're talking about you like a dog. God didn't create you for that. So if he has awakened you, this is your awakening moment about these beasts that's on this planet. You know, you forgive them, but you stay far away from them because they're not going to change. You know, and if they do change, you know, if they do change, it's still not for you to stay under them while they do that change. You know what I'm saying? It's not for you to stay there. God rest her soul, my narcissist passed away. It's been about almost 3 years now since my narcissist passed away. God rest her soul. I have no ill feelings towards her. But it definitely, one thing I could say good about her is that she did show me what a narcissist looks like. And so I know what they look like. So I could say that, you know, and say thank you for showing me what a narcissist looks like, you know. But stay on your healing journey. You guys are champions. You can do it. And God has a great plan for your life. Don't give up on Him. Trust in the Lord through this process. You do not have to lie down. You do not have to lie down and continue to let this evil run and ruin your life. You don't. There is a God that loves you very much. There is Jesus Christ. He sent His only begotten Son, that so whosoever believeth in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And He loves you very much. Jesus Christ loves you very much. God bless you guys. Thank you for listening to my video. If you like this video, like. If you like my channel, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys. God bless and be blessed.